Hey everybody, I want to thank everybody for the good thoughts. I'm feeling much better today than I have been. A lot of allergy medicine going on here, so I obviously can't feel bad. Uh, Anyways, so thank you for the good thoughts and sending that out. I really appreciate it. It does, I'm sorry, it does help. It really does. All right, today we're continuing on with our readings for each sign for the full moon that is due on November 19th. This is a partial lunar eclipse as well. I think they said it's really close to being a full lunar eclipse, but not quite, within like 3 degrees or something like that. So yeah, so it is a really close event. Cancer, you're ruled by the moon. This is your thing. So if you're feeling a little bit off with this, it's because of that lunar energy that's going to be coming through. Definitely going to be making you feel a little bit out of sorts. Whereas this would normally feel really good for you. This is, let's see, this is the full moon in Taurus. So a lot of grounding energy, a lot of sort of getting back to the roots of the situation. We are coming off of the new moon in Scorpio, which probably dragged up some stuff that may have made you a little more emotional than usual. When those things happen, they happen for a reason. And that is not to torture you, but to make you take a look at things that maybe you need to deal with. Just as, everybody dreads Mercury retrograde, Scorpio is not a whole lot of fun either. It doesn't happen as often. So, yeah. So we are going to go ahead and pull some cards on the past influences leading up to the full moon that you are dealing with. And I'm using the Rider-Waite deck for this. We'll see how this comes out. I think this is what I want to use for today. So, okay, all right. Okay. This is what you would like to have. This is your ideal, and I apologize if that sun is too bright there. Ooh. Pull it back a little so you can see it. This is the ideal. This is what you wish it would be, all sunshine, daisies, that type of situation. When things are on an even keel, Cancer feels very good. This is what I'm talking about. This is that energy. Scorpio put a few waves in there. Maybe some of them are a little bigger than others. Some of them have you looking at the wrong things. They may have you looking at situations that in the past haven't gone the way you wanted them to, or current situations that are not progressing the way that you would like them to be. This to me feels like too much time on your hands. And for Cancer, for a lot of signs, too much time on your hands becomes too much mental energy being expended towards the wrong thing. So it seems to me that you are, in the past, especially with that Scorpio moon, you have been focusing on things that didn't necessarily make you move forward. We do have the Knight of Cups, so there has been some movement. Perhaps, see, the thing is with this card, that right there is actually the Ace of Cups. So that's an opportunity, an offering that comes forward. And perhaps that's being brought forward by this energy here. You have a great opportunity, but somehow you're stuck here in this previous energy, and that is what's bogging you down. So in order to move out of that previous energy, you would have to focus on what was the offering, right? that cup. All right, so that's previously. I did pull a signifier for this reading, and usually I tell that up front. I guess I didn't really do that this time. But out of John Holland's deck, I pulled Hope. And ironically, not the only one that I got with the Hope sign on it, but it really does sort of, this definitely signifies this reading well. You know, I think Cancers tend to be a little more, they are emotional, but they're also the type of people who, if they feel a conflict or if they feel a situation is not going well, they're not going to share that, or they're going to pull back. Basically, they're going to go into that shell. And this hope signifies that there is hope for moving forward. So even though you've been bogged down and you've been missing that opportunity because you've been focusing on the negative stuff, there is hope for moving forward. All right, so we're going to pull some cards on the current situation. Energy for Cancer for the new moon, not new moon, I did this yesterday. Full moon in Taurus, November 19th, 2021. What do they need to know about the current energy for that? What will that what will that full moon bring? It's going to take me a while, people. Full moon energy, what will that bring to the Taurus, to the in the Taurus full moon to Cancer? Death of the old situation. So you're going to leave behind. This is a really scary card. But remember, in order to make room for something new, you have to get rid of something old. And if those are old ideas, then you need to be able to get rid of those. And in this case, it's saying it's done, it's over with, move forward. It's telling you, you don't need that anymore. You have your King of Pentacles, who's telling you, you have everything you want right there. You know, if this is also sort of there's still that energy of hermiting, of guarding yourself against things that you think could possibly happen. And it's about, it's not just money, it's resources, it's emotions, it's you accumulate the stuff around you to protect you, but you need to let that go. You're looking forward. You know, this is a really good sign because what this, all three of these wands are sprouting. They're all growing. He is focused on two of them, but there's still one there. So it doesn't matter. Either way he goes, he's going to have what he wants when he moves forward. And, you know, he's looking towards Futureland. This could be travel. If you know, if you want to take it simplistically, it could mean moving on to greener pastures. It can mean a change of place, of time. What it's saying here is sitting in that old energy isn't helping you at all. So you need to be able to move forward with that and to focus on what it is that you do want. Do you want something else? Do you want to go on to a new opportunity? That opportunity is being presented with this full moon energy. But because we have the lunar eclipse on there, it's probably going to be a struggle, maybe more for Cancer than for a lot of other signs. Excuse me. Because of that. So it's telling you to focus on moving past that. You know, not all is lost. It isn't time to climb into that shell. It's time to move forward with that. All right. And so the outcome. What will happen in the days after the full moon? What will this full moon bring? What will the outcome of the changes for the full moon be? All right. Still a lot of this. This is about choices, but this is also about sort of blinding yourself to what's going around. This is definitely, look at all this water. This is the energy that we've been talking about. This is sort of that, I'll think about that tomorrow. You can call it the Scarlet O'Hara one. But don't do that. I mean, yes, this is not a bad card, but it is definitely one that suggests that maybe you're not looking at the truths as much as you should. Put yourself with others. Make sure that you are not pulling back, that you are getting out there, that you are conversing with others. And I know it's really hard in this current situation for you to do that, but there's every opportunity. And you know, take that opportunity to expand yourself. We talked about the dark side of it. I was listening to a podcast this morning where they were talking about dealing with shadow work. And if you don't know what shadow work, I mean, it just basically says there's a dark side and a light side to everybody. And by healing or working on that dark side of your past or pieces within you, you help to heal yourself to move forward, and then you have the world. So this is the completion. Really, it's telling you that, you know, you have the tools. The tools are here to move forward. It's also saying that too much what's the word I'm looking for? Too much introspection can not always be a good thing as well. I mean, yes, you do need to work on certain parts of yourself, but it's also about, we're coming into the holiday season. Enjoy those opportunities that you have to be around other people. Enjoy the simple things that come across you every day, and give yourself the opportunity to sort of pull out of that shell. You know, this energy that we started with is almost scared. And there's nothing here to be scared about. There's nothing here that tells me that it's bad. What it does tell me is that it is very much focused on the more protective side of it, and you need to move past that. You know, if you don't put yourself out there, if you don't let yourself be involved in these situations or be around other people or expand your horizons, oh my gosh, I'm channeling my mother, you will, this will allow you to become whole. It fills in those places, and it replaces those things that are scared, frightened, emotional, fear. Fear stops you. It puts you in one place and it doesn't let you move forward. And so even though you have this sort of shadowy period right now, you need to have hope. Hope is what's going to guide you through. There's a reason why there's a bright light on that. That's what's going to move you through. All right. We'll draw one other card here. Let's see. We'll do a Shaman's Oracle. What do we need to know about moving forward for Cancer? November 19th, 2021. We're going to clarify this hope card. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? keep hearing all of it, whatever that means. It's an opportunity. That's all you need. Just an opportunity for hope to move you forward. All right. I hope that this makes sense. I hope that it finds you well. Please know that, this is just one more day. We're all finding ourselves at times in situations that are trying. This is just one more opportunity to move forward, and nothing lasts permanently. That's about what life is, right? So we're going to use this opportunity to focus on the hope. And I hope this finds you well. All right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm sending blessings from Maine. Bye-bye.